Shalom to you and welcome. In this video, we'll look at joint variation and combined variation, which is made up of direct variation and inverse variation. So we're going to use quadratic direct variations. So not just the linear, but quadratic functions. Again, the four types of variations. When it is direct, x and y goes in the same direction. As x increases, y increases too. If one decreases, the other decreases. And the equation is y varies with x. It means y equals constant k times x. If it varies inversely, it's going to be y equals 1 over x times k, which is k over x. If it varies jointly is just like direct variation, only that instead of dealing with x, it is related to two variables at the same time. So you just multiply those two variables with the k. And combined is when you have both direct and inverse. It varies directly with one of the variable and varies inversely with the other variable. Okay, so here it says translate each statement into a formula. Use k as a constant of variation. Okay, so think about the key there, identifying which one it is. Say the volume of a cylinder varies jointly. So the word here is jointly. If it is jointly, varies jointly, then we are going to know we are going to have two variables that the volume V is varies to. So we are going to have V first equals, so that's the one that varies, equals the constant. You always have a constant there, and then times the, okay, what is it varies to? Height, which is h, times and the square of radius. So is this radius is squared, so the radius squared, and that's it. That's the formula. Just write the formula. And if you're looking for k, of course what you need to do, you divide both sides by hr square to get k by itself. So just for it gonna be k equals what? V divided by hr square. Okay, and then acceleration A of a moving object is directly proportional. So if it is directly proportional, so acceleration equals constant times, okay, directly proportional to the distance d. Okay, so it's going to be times d, and then it travels, and inversely proportional to, it is inversely proportional. So it's going to be times whatever it is the inverse, going to be 1 over that. Just put the inverse under 1 and leave the direct, multiply like that. Okay, proportional to the square of time. So the time is squared. So it's going to be t squared. And now we can simplify this, simplify that. So this is going to be that A is equal to KD. So if we multiply this k times d times 1 is k, and then this like 1 in the denominator there, you're going to just have t squared in the denominator. That's it. Okay, not bad. And here m varies jointly with n. Again, it's jointly. So you're going to have two variables m is going to vary with. So m equals, we always have the k down. N, it varies with n, so it's going to be times n times, so you're not going to have another one, times n, and then times square of p. So p squared. Again, both of them are jointly, they are together. N and p square is together. So that's the formula. And then if we want to, we are given the what to find. So we're going to find k. And to find k, we can also go ahead and substitute it here. So if he say if m is 40, So let me change color here. Okay. So if M is 40, so replace M with 40. Then we don't know K yet. And then N is, when M is 40, N would be 20. And then times, and P is 2, and P is squared. So it's going to be 2 squared, which is going to be 40 minus K times 20 times 4. And that becomes 40. We are just trying to solve for K now. So 40 times K times 80. 20 times 4 is 80. And now we can divide both sides by 80 to get K by itself. So that will give 1/2. So now we know that K is 1/2. We are going to bring this formula. Write M equals, instead of writing K, we write 1/2 in place of K. And then times N times P squared. And this is the formula for finding any problem that is asked. Then we answer the problem. Find M when N equals 2. So we are looking for M now. We keep M. We write 1/2. We replace times. N is 30. So we put 30 there. Times P is 3. So we put 3, and P is squared. So we square the 3. So M equals 1/2 times 30 times 3 squared is 9. And M equals 1/2 times 9 times 30 is 270. And 1/2 of that is 135. And this is M when N is 30 and P is 20. Isn't that? Okay. Not bad. Okay, another one. Say A varies directly as the square of. So A varies directly. So we know we're going to have A varies directly. So we're going to have K times the number directly as the square of B. So B is squared and is direct, so it's multiplying. And inversely as C. So we're going to have times the inverse going to be 1/C. We put the inverse under 1. Then we can simplify that to become A equals KB squared over C. And then if A equals 12, then so we can replace A with 12. Again, I'm going to change color to, because we have the formula. K, when A equals 12, and we are looking for K, and B is 6, and B is squared, so we square the 6 over C is 9, keep the 9. So we have 12 equals K times 6 squared is 36 over 9. We simplify more, we're gonna get K. So actually it's gonna be K times 9 can go into 36 4 times. So it's going to be K times so it's going to be 4 left here, because 9 divide itself 1, 9 divide 36 is 4. So and now we're going to divide both sides by 4. If we divide 12 by 4, we get, going to bring it up here. We divide 12 by 4, and then we divide K times 4 by 4. That will cross out 1, and then we're gonna get 3 equals K. So since K equals 3, then we're going to have formula. Again, bring this formula back over here. So it's going to be Ka equals, instead of writing K, we just write 3 for K, because we know what K is now. 3 and then B squared over C. And this will be our new formula now for finding any problem. So we are going to now solve the problem when find A if B is that. So we are finding A equals 3 times B is 4. So we go 4 squared over C is 6. So we replace C with 6. So A equals, again, is 3 times. Make sure you square, you do the exponent first before you multiply. Don't do 3 times 4 squared, no. Multiply 4 times 4, you get 16. Okay, and now we can multiply 3 times 16, and then you get 48. 48 over 6. So 48 divided by 6 is going to be 8. So A is 8. A is 8 when B is 4 and C is 6. Okay, I hope you get this.